Hi guys, let me ask you one question. Do we really respect personal boundaries and personal spaces? Do we have the patience and empathy and kindness in our hearts to accept people for their lifestyles, sexual orientations, and personal choices that they take as an independent individual person? Why can't society respect people's choices? Why do we have to comment? Why do we have to pass on a judgment on every nook and corner, every tiny change that is happening in the society, whether it might be a personal or whether it might be societal level? Sanjay Bhangar's son goes through this gender affirmation surgery and becomes a woman. From Aryan to he becomes Anaya. The internet exploded with this news. People passing mean comments like he might be the victim of woke bug, or a bad parenting led to this kind of situation, or over influence of Bollywood or Hollywood. Some other medium has taken toll on Indian youth. Let me give my own opinion. Let me give my own take on this topic. Gender affirming surgeries are not a new concept. In fact, this might be the first time you might have ever heard about this word, gender affirmation surgeries. Let me ask you one question. Which country is the hub for or epic center for gender affirming care? Guess. In rarest of the rare dreams, you might not be able to answer properly because it is Iran. Iran do have a bad reputation dealing with homosexuals and their take on LGBTQ rights. But they have an opportunity if somebody wants to exercise or wants to go through this hormonal therapy or gender affirmative care. Government subsidizes those surgeries. Here comes my opinion. If you really want to exercise a choice of yours, you have every right to do it. But my suggestion for the government, my suggestion for the medical teams, please wait till 24 or 25 years. Our brain matures bit late. Till you reach 24 or 25 or mid-20s, your prefrontal cortex area, which is the key player in decision making, logic and reasoning, would be maturing bit late. So people who might exercise their right when they are 18 or 19 or 20, when the brain maturity finishes at the age of 25 or 26, they might regret their choice. They might regret their decision. And second point, we need to accept different sexual orientations, whether it might be gay, lesbian, heterosexual, bisexuals. People do have a right to choose their own sexual orientation. As a society, if we accept individual choices, we could give them a space where they could live comfortably in their own skin and not have to go through this tedious, painful, gender affirming care. And there comes another point of trans persons being allowed in women's sports. Now, Anaya, she might not be able to play at the highest level in women's sports because ICC doesn't accept that. International Olympic Committee also doesn't accept such stance. So people might have to do the sacrifice. They might have to let go their own personal favorite game. But at the end of the day, every choice, every decision we make that comes with a rider, sometimes we have to lose money, sometimes wealth, sometimes name, sometimes fame, sometimes time, and sometimes career opportunities. I would like to make a request to all the fans. Please give them some privacy. Do not cast aspersions on the parents. This is a big step in a person's life. If possible, try to show some sympathy or empathy towards those people. Let them live their own life. Why do we have to have an opinion on every aspect of somebody's life? The family might have been going through a turmoil from the past couple of years. If you really want to make a point or vent your frustration or want to give a moral lecture or parenting lecture to somebody, you would be able to find many people out there. Whether it might be combative sports or any sport, if you are allowing trans persons to be participating in those sports along with women, because they have gone through this puberty where they acquired all the positive aspects of being a male who is going through puberty phase. They do have long bones, big skeletal muscles, their testosterone levels are high while they are growing up, while they are maturing. Imagine a person who could bowl 160 kilometers per hour suddenly in couple of months decides to change his gender. Now we are allowing that person to participate in women's cricket. The fastest ball bowled in women's cricket is 130 kilometers per hour. Even after going through this hormonal therapy, even his power, stamina might not be great comparative to his previous life and previous phase. but he could bowl easily 140 kilometers per hour. If we are allowing that person to participate in women's cricket, we are inviting injuries, we are inviting unnecessary criticism on transgender community. It's up to the sports community, it's up to the international bodies on deciding whom to encourage or whom to discourage or whom to allow or whom to not to allow. It's up to them. At the end of the day, I would like to ask and request everyone, please give them some privacy. Everybody needs to live their own life. Let's not become judge and jury and God in someone's life. We'll meet in another video discussing another topic. Until then, this is Gautam signing off.